welcome back. As you can see, we're in my makeup room today. Today we're talking all about oily skin. I suffer from extremely oily skin. You can literally fry eggs or chicken grease. Well, not chicken grease because you need grease for the chicken. But yeah, you can fry chicken on my face. And as Liberian people say, when I wake up, it's like, and I rub a bunch of donut grease on my face. That's how bad it is. So today we're talking about products, tricks, tips that has been working for me to control my oily skin, and I hope it can work for you too. So let's jump into the video. Alright, so if you're here, you've seen the title of the video. Maybe you have oily skin, maybe you know someone that has oily skin, but I suffer from extremely oily skin, especially like here in my T-zones, on my cheek. I get oily all over. So before we start, I want to say I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not a esthetician. This is just what I've learned and what's been working for me, so I figured why not share it with somebody, maybe it'll help you out. So usually in the mornings or whenever I do my makeup, I start by moisturizing my face, and I hope you guys can see this. And I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. Even though you have oily skin, you still have to moisturize your face, because if you don't, your glands are going to produce even more oil and you're going to be even more oily, and we don't want that. So I've already done this. I moisturize my face with this, and then after I do that, I go in, and mind you, most of these products look mad tacky because I actually use them. So then I go in with my Becca EverMatte primer. And this thing is always so hard to get out. Let's see if it's gonna be nice to me today. Yikes. And it's new too. All the products on the bottom. Let's see. So, ooh, ow. That's not enough. Let's try this again. Ooh. It's so thick that it clamps up, so maybe like that much. And then you have to like warm it up in your fingers. And then you want to pat it, and you don't want to like rub it. You just want to kind of like pat it into all the areas that you get oily. So that's not enough, so I'm going to go back and get some more. This thing is so hard to get out the freaking container. Oh, there we go. That was a good size. Alright. So we're rubbing it. Make sure you pat it in all down here on my cheeks. I even put it on my eyebrows, because my eyebrows my eyebrows get oily too. So all in there. Okay. And that's supposed to keep you matte for a while. But me, like I said, I'm super oily. So after I do the Becca EverMatte, I go in with my Milk of Magnesia. And I have mine in a bottle because I traveled recently and I had to put some in this travel size bottle, but they have it at CVS. I just use the regular one, not the one that has like flavors or anything in it. So you can spray it, but I don't like to spray it. So I put a little bit in my hand or on a cotton cloth, which I don't have, sorry. And I just go back in again to my T-zone. And you don't want to put like a lot because you're going to get like a white cast. And you don't want that. So I put it all here. These are all my oily areas. Tap it in, tap it in. And then I put on my eyebrows, because like I said, my eyebrows, they get oily too. So you do that. Yep, I think I got it everywhere. Alright, so you do that and you let it like dry for a little bit. That's okay. Look, I need some like cool music. Alright, so it should be pretty dry now. So usually when I do this, my makeup lasts a long time. And don't be alarmed by all the whiteness. You can cover all that up. Let me close this. Alright, so usually after I do this, then I go and I do my eyebrows, which I'm going to do off camera and then I'm going to come back. But I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ebony. So I'm going to do that real quick and then I'm going to come back. Okay, so the brows are done and they're looking like cousins, you know, because you do want your eyebrows to look like they're in the same family, alright? You don't want to be stepsisters or anything like that. You want to be blood relation. So they're looking kind of good right now. So usually after this, don't be alarmed, all that's going to blend in. I'll do concealer. And for my concealer, I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This one. And I just put it in all the, like the dark spots. Now this concealer is actually not for me, it's for my sister. She ordered it, but I liked it, so I acquired it. Shout out to Zoe. So you put it there, like over here around my mouth where I have like dark spots. And this is also really good for people that get oily too, because it's a matte formula. And then usually I just go in and I just blend it out. Okay, so now to the fun stuff, and all this gonna get fixed. So, foundation. I probably went through about 6 or 7 different foundations before I found the one that currently works for me. The other ones I don't have anymore because I returned, but I'm gonna talk about these 2 that I still have that are semi good, but not as great. So the first time when I was researching foundations for my oily skin, everybody said, oh, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is the concealer that I'm using. Now the concealer is really good, but when we tried the foundation, maybe 3 hours after I have it on, like oil just pours out my skin. So the Double Wear didn't work for me. And then I think I tried the Cover FX Clay one. That didn't work either. So then I went to MAC and I got the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation, which they said was really good for oily skin. Now I know a lot of people don't like MAC, but I actually like them because the formula looks really good on my skin. But this didn't work either. This will probably give me about 4 to 5 hours before oil just starts pouring through. So that didn't work. So then I went to Sephora's and the guy at the counter was like, oh, try the Too Faced Peach Perfect. Now you see this one is still like a full can. This one, I actually used this and this worked for a couple of months. This one, it says it's oil free, 14-hour wear, oil control. This one didn't give me 14-hour wear, but maybe I got like 5 to 6 hours wearing it. So you see, so this one was working this one worked for me for a while. So I was like, all right, I recommended it to my sister. She tried it, but she's a Fenty girl. But yeah, so I use this one a lot and the coverage, everything is good. So if your skin's not super oily, the Too Faced Peach Perfect is really good. So a couple of months ago, I was still on the hunt for foundation that will leave me matte all day, because sometimes, you know, you go to work or you're out and you don't have time to be reapplying, trying to blot and all that stuff. So while researching on YouTube, I found out about my new holy grail, okay, and it's the Huda Beauty foundation. This foundation is so good. You will stay matte all day. Your face is not going anywhere, okay? When I wear this, usually with the Peach Perfect, I usually have to take my my powder around with me. But with this one, when I do my makeup, I leave the house, I don't have to take this, I don't have to worry about anything. And I've been wearing this for 2 months now, so I'm pretty confident in telling you guys how good of a formula it is. I've worn it on really, really hot days. I've worn it to barbecues. And obviously, yeah, you're gonna like sweat a little bit, but your foundation is not going to move. Now this new one, I got it in Coca, but I feel like I need to go back and get a different shade. Like one shade darker, because for some reason it's not working, the color's not working with me anymore. So what I've been doing, I've been doing like 2 pumps of this and then 1 pump of this just to mix it up to get my right color. But just this alone, if you go to Sephora's and they match you with your perfect shade, like I've recommended this to one of my friends and she loves it as well, and she has oily skin. So go to Sephora's and get the Huda Beauty, what's it called, FauxFilter High Coverage Cream Foundation. So I'm gonna put it on and show you guys how it looks. The Beauty Blender from Fenty. And this foundation dries really fast, so I suggest doing one side of your face first before you move on to the other side, or else it's gonna be a little bit cakey and we don't want that. Ooh, ow, that hurt. All right, so I usually dab just a little bit. And I just blend. And usually I do this without my wig on, but I ain't want to come on you looking all crazy because my braids are not fresh. So you see I do like I said, just do one side or one half of your face first before you move on. Look at that. Can you guys see that? And make sure you blend down here too, because you don't want to be that girl. So you want to bring it down a little bit. And then I go over and I do the other side. And you just want to blend, 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 blend. Make sure you get all on your neck, because you don't want your face and your neck to be 2 different colors. That's not cute, sis. Yes. And you don't need a lot, guys. That was literally only like 1 pump of this and then like a little bit of this just to get the color. But look at that. So now after you do this as an oily girl, after you put any kind of cream or anything on your face, you have to set your face. So then I usually go in with my powder from MAC. And I just set my face. Remember to set under here too, because you did put foundation over there. I just go in a little bit of concealer. And I just oh no. As you guys saw, I don't like to bake for long, okay? We ain't baking no rice bread where that powder gotta be on your face for minutes. I just dab it on and I take it off. Okay, then we're gonna contour just a little bit, Now, if you guys want me to do like an actual video of how I really do my makeup, I can do that. But this video was just to talk about oily skin and the foundation. That's it. So And then I do a little bit of bronzer just because I use the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy. So that just adds like warmth to your face. Zing, you go from looking like who done it and why to a baddie, yes. And then because I'm super extra, so usually that's good. You can like put your blush on and your highlighter and go. I put another one on. So I usually put over that, I can't show you guys the front because it's just messy, but it's the Fenty Beauty painting for your thoughts. So, oh, I just showed you guys the top. So I should dab it in there because this one has like shimmer in it. Like the other one's dull and this one has like little like specks of yumminess. So I just go over my cheeks with that. Go over my cheeks with that. And I put some on my forehead too. Even though my forehead is really big, but I put a little bit over there. And then sometimes if I'm like going out, I'd be like, doop doop. Doop doop. Alright, that's enough. So do that, and then I blush, and it's the Amber Rose sheer tone from MAC. It's like, oh, so you can't really see. So just and that's it. You know, you don't want to be doing too much. I don't know why I'm making that sound, but it's stuck in my head. So then, after you do that, so then put a little bit of highlighter on. Well, that was a lot, but yeah. Because I don't know how, and yeah. So then you want to take a really big brush, go back in your powder, and just blend everything together. And then sometimes if I'm going out and I want my contour to look really sharp, I'll go back in with my translucent powder. Now I have two. I use the Laura Mercier one, and then I have this banana powder. So I'll like dab some in there, and then I'll like bake under here if I was going out, but I'm not going nowhere, so I'm not gonna do that today. And you're basically done. And then to finish, you need to set your face, okay? Especially if you have oily skin. So I use the D-Slick, you guys see, from Urban Decay, and this one's the oil control one. They have two. They have the all nighter and they have the oil control. If you have oily skin, you need to be getting the oil control. So just shake, 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 shake. And you just spray. Yes. And you're gonna look wet, but ooh, Beyonce, yes. Yes. I'm laughing at something behind me. Okay. So you do it. You know, like I said, if I'm going out, I'll go with like a second round of the spray, but I ain't going nowhere. So after that, then I do my lips, and lately I've just been doing this boring brown color. It's, which one is this? Sanctuary by Kat Von D. Either this one or I'll do, it's not here right now, but I'll do like a Hug Me from MAC. Yeah. So I just, sometimes I'll highlight my lips, but because I'm not going nowhere. I use Chestnut from MAC, and then you just highlight your lip. Guys, I'm not going nowhere, okay? I'm just filming this video for y'all. So highlight your lips, okay? If you're going out, not highlight, line your lips, yes. Line your lips with Chestnut. And then I just do this. And that's it. So I hope you guys found this video really helpful. If you have any questions, leave it down below. I'm always willing to help. If you have any other tips for us oily skin girls, you know, leave it down. Let's chat. Let's talk about it. If you try it, let me know. Let me know how it works for you. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys. I don't know, but I'm gonna see you guys. Bye.